What kinds of jobs need imagination?
6分
Creative jobs, like designers, writers, and architects, clearly need imagination. This is because they have to create new ideas, write new stories, or design new buildings. Teachers and engineers also need imagination because they solve problems and explain ideas in a new way. For example, a teacher can make boring grammar easier through a simple story or picture. So imagination is useful in many jobs.
6.5分
Creative jobs like designers, writers, and architects clearly need imagination. They have to create new ideas and visualize something before other people can see it. Teachers and engineers also need imagination because they often use creative thinking to solve problems in a practical way. For example, a teacher can make boring grammar easier by using a simple story or picture so students understand it faster.
区分
I'd say any job that involves creating or improving ideas needs imagination, especially designers, writers, architects, teachers, and engineers. This is because imagination helps people picture something before it exists, and it lets them connect ideas that do not normally go together. For example, a teacher can turn boring grammar into a simple story or picture, so students understand the rule instead of only memorizing it. Of course, some routine jobs may not seem very creative, but when workers face unexpected problems, imagination helps them adapt rather than repeat the same old answer. So, imagination is not just an artistic talent. It is a practical skill for explaining ideas, designing better products, and solving real problems.
8.5分
I'd say the jobs that rely most on imagination are creative ones, such as designers, writers, and architects, because they have to picture something before it exists. But it is not only about making things look beautiful. Imagination helps people connect distant ideas and find a route when the usual method gets stuck. For instance, a good teacher may turn boring grammar into a simple story or picture, so students can almost see the rule instead of just memorizing it. Of course, some jobs are more routine than others, but even engineers, doctors, or managers need a bit of imagination when a textbook answer does not quite fit the real situation. So, in the end, imagination is less a luxury for artists and more a practical skill for anyone who has to solve problems, explain ideas, or design better ways of doing things.
Practice every day. Keep speaking.